The beautiful game, the world's most popular sport. But why is North America so far behind the rest of the world? Nearly 345 million people live on the continent. That should be enough to allow the game to expand. In Canada alone, there are 32 million people. Martin Hardy is a Canadian who's been playing soccer for well over 20 years. He says there aren't enough places to learn how to play in Canada.
I think if they acted like they were more serious about soccer, like I said, it's developed, we have a provincial program, things like that, but I just don't think we have the structures in place. And obviously they're more serious about it, like the Manchester Uniteds, and it's not just about the big club, it trickles all the way down to schools and stuff like that, so we just don't have that. So I think if there were a place where people could feel like they were serious and there was a next step, I think we'd, probably take a big step forward.
There are more than 100 soccer academies in England alone. They're run by Premier League and Football League teams to promote their youth systems. 33-year-old Otto Morales from Guatemala says the root of the problem lies in the starting age of players in Canada.
It's kind of hard for the younger kids to actually can have a potential and actually be brought up and actually learn the game from a youth level, bring up to the under 14, under 16, and so on to get up there for the to compete for the under 18 and under 20 World Cups. We need to get the 6-7-year-olds up to a rated speed already, and having one training camp where we have everybody going from the Maritimes going to Halifax for the national training camp is not enough. We need more.
Major League Soccer acts as North America's top league. It's comprised of 19 teams, all battling to become MLS champions. The league features 3 Canadian teams: Toronto FC, who were reducted in 2007. The Vancouver Whitecaps joined the league in 2011. Finally, Montreal Impact joined the league this season. The defending champions of the league are the Los Angeles Galaxy. However, stadium regulations limit the number of fans at games. One example is during weeknights in LA. Only 7,500 fans are allowed to watch the game. Local residents complain about the noise levels. However, it doesn't seem to bother the noisy fans. But how can soccer in Fredericton continue to improve when snow takes away outside soccer? Indoor leagues have been established, but it compromises the 11-a-side mentality that is created throughout the world when Fredericton loses 5 months a year because of snow. But Morales says snow is no excuse for Canada to be lagging behind the rest of the world. He points out that Russia is a very successful soccer country that deals with snow on a regular basis.
Snow is not a problem. Look at Russia. They probably get as much snow as we do, and yet they're still competing in the World Cups and maybe have to go out there and compete with good clubs.
Hardy also echoes Morales' sentiments, saying the indoor leagues in Fredericton are greatly contributing to the improved play in the city.
I think not just in Fredericton, but in Canada, I think we've grown, like you said, with MLS, and I can only speak for Fredericton, but within Fredericton, I've seen it grow in 10 years. So I think another 10 years. Can you imagine where it would be? It keeps growing the more people who are interested. So, I think we're going to be on course for the same thing for another 5-10 years, and then we'll see it start to really develop. So I think we're on the right track. I'm not quite sure what the next step is, but I think we're on the right track for sure.
According to Fredericton City website, there are 13 soccer-only locations, and 7 other fields classified as multi-use, but can sustain soccer, such as the BMO Centre. But because of snow, many indoor leagues have been established. One of the indoor leagues in Fredericton is the Fredericton Senior Soccer League. The league has 8 teams, each with 13 to 16 players a side. At the Nassas Fieldhouse, 7 outfield players are allowed on the pitch, with 1 goalie too. The league features players from many different countries, such as Ecuador, Italy, Spain, and Portugal among others. One player is Enrico Tatti. He's from Florence, Italy, and is in Fredericton doing his post-PhD in soil microbiology. He says there are many misconceptions in Europe about North American soccer. He admits he had some himself when he came to Canada.
Well, I think we picture. Well, before coming here, I was thinking like my friends that Canadian soccer was kind of very bad, you know, like not really well developed.
Since coming to Canada, Tati admits soccer is growing and getting better in North America, and he thinks it will continue to improve.
As soon as I came here, I saw many different soccer fields, young kids playing, and everybody trying to play. The level is pretty good, so I would say that it's just a matter of time for them. They just probably need a good league to, you know, attract people, and that's it.
While Enrico enjoys the guys he plays with, he says that the more soccer that can be played, the better it will be for them and the game in the long run. For Stu Journalism, I'm Matt Tidcombe.